What's a saxophonist's favourite type of clothing? Jazz pants. I thought it might be fun to see if ChatGPT was capable of coming up with some classical music jokes. So what do we think? Are these going to be funny? Let's find out. By the way, have you tried this? Have you tried to generate humour from ChatGPT? If so, please share your best results or worst results with me in the comments. I would love to hear them. Let's get into it. Why did the orchestra get in trouble? Because they kept stringing the conductor along. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, not the world's best joke, but it at least works. It scans. How do you fix a broken tuba? Anyone? With a tuba glue. Yeah, again, similar. Why did the pianist bring a ladder to the concert? Yes, to reach the high notes. Kind of predictable. But then we got this. What's Beethoven's favourite fruit? Bananas. They're always in A flat. Now what am I missing there? What the hell? Bananas. Because, of course, they're always in A flat. Can someone explain that to me? Am I just missing something there? Why are bananas always in A flat? Why did the musician bring a pencil to the performance? To draw a good note. I mean, again, like what? Oh, this is just proof that AI, as clever as it can be, it just doesn't function like human brains function. It doesn't get humour. It's trying to show us patterns that should be funny, but oh God. What about this? Why did the conductor go to jail? He got caught beating the drum. A bit violent, but yeah, okay. I asked for even funnier jokes from ChatGPT. What have we got? Well, ChatGPT, it thinks things will be funnier if you simply put them in italics. Why did the violinist get in trouble at school? Because she was always stringing people along. Stringing. Even funnier in italics. What did the trumpet player say to the saxophonist? You blow, I'll play. Oh, you blow, I'll play. I'll remember that one. What's a composer's favourite type of math? Well, algebra, in italics, algebra, because it's all about finding the x. What? All about finding the x. Again, what the hell? Can someone explain that one to me, please? X, I mean, X as in like a double sharp sign is kind of like an X? No, God knows. So I asked ChatGPT to get even funnier, and it said, you're in luck, because I'm ready to dial up the funny. Here are 5 more. Why did the orchestra hire a therapist? Well, they had too many issues to resolve, especially with their conductors. Issues! I mean, issues! What the hell has that got to do with anything? Issues. How is that a musical word? What's a saxophonist's favourite type of clothing? Jazz pants. Now, are these a thing? Perhaps they're a thing. I've never heard of jazz pants, but someone can enlighten me. Okay, what do you call someone who plays a kazoo in an orchestra? A kazooologist? Oh man, you can't make this up, can you? I mean, only ChatGPT can make these things up. Or I suppose very small children. It's kind of like when very young kids make up jokes, right? Because they don't get it either. It's like I told my son once a joke, a real joke that makes sense. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Fsh. Right? You call it a fsh. And he then extrapolated out much like ChatGPT would. He then said, what do you call a dog with no eyes? A dush. Right? Oh, what do you call a cat with no eyes? A kush. That's what ChatGPT does. It extrapolates out and often extrapolates in the wrong directions. Okay, I asked for a few more and I said, look, please go all out, be as weird as you like, but these have to be the funniest yet. And ChatGPT said, all right, last chance to go absolutely wild. Here we go. Let's make these the best yet. Why did the opera singer break up with the violinist? Because she soprano her heart out, but he was always too stringy for her taste. I mean, okay. Oh, Are these going over my head? Maybe these are just going over my head. It's a unique brand of humour, shall we say. What did the trumpet player say after a bad date? Well, it was a blow to my ego, but at least I didn't sax it up. Sax it up! Oh, God. Why don't pianos ever get invited to parties? Well, because they're always flat and out of tune, of course. I mean, obviously, always flat and out of tune. Not only flat, but also out of tune. And finally, how do you get a conductor to stop waving their arms? Well, you throw them a note, preferably in C sharp. There you go. Oh, God, these just... In a way, they're funnier than actual jokes, aren't they? Because they're so bizarre. They're so nonsensical. And full of non sequiturs. Throw them a note, preferably in C sharp. Anyway, I think my favourite one has to be that early joke. What's Beethoven's favourite fruit? Bananas. They're always in A flat. Oh, Jesus. There we go. You're welcome, by the way. You're very welcome for those. Take them, use them, share them with your friends. And please share with me the best or worst musical jokes that you've got ChatGPT to come up with. So AI, yeah. Humour, no. It hasn't got humour yet, shall we say. I'm not going to get into a discussion of AI and music, because that's a long discussion, maybe another day. But safe to say, I don't see the point in trying to get AI to write music. Surely we want our human beings of this world to have such a task and not to farm it out to machines. Anyway, on that sad note, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Please tune in tomorrow for another video, because I'm releasing a video every day this month. You can check out the playlist in the description of all the videos so far I've released in September. And hope you thought this was fun. See you next time.